Hello, and welcome to our website, tradeshowjoe.com. My name's Todd, and I'm one of our main developers here for the website. And I just wanted to go over a few features that we have on the website in order to make things as easy as possible for you to pick what display and components you want for your booth in order to accomplish your company goals. I know the trade show world can be a little bit difficult to navigate, so we make it a big goal of ours within our organization to make things as simple as possible for you. We have an on-staff service where you can give us a call, send us a message or email at any time, and you can get in-person help. But to get you started, I know a lot of people like to just browse around and get an idea of how things are. And that's what we do with our website as well. So today I'm going to go over our displays page. Right now we're on our home page. And if you hover over displays, we've got an icon that kind of shows what each type is. But another thing you can do is just click displays at the top here. So let's say you're starting from scratch. You don't even know what type of backdrop display you want for your booth. No problem. Just click displays. And this opens our main display page. And this is basically a gallery of nearly every display that we sell. And you start out with just everything. And this gives you options to be able to sort and filter according to what you're looking for. And all on this page, it's going to give you an inside scoop of what each display is like. So you see these icons for pop-up. If you hover over it, it's going to give you a brief description that'll pop out for you of what a pop-up display is, what some of the advantages and disadvantages are opposed to some of the other displays. Same for these. You hover over them, and you just get a quick description, and that's made to help you take that first step in deciding what display it is that you want to go for. So, a quick thing that I'll say, I'll just give you a quick run through of each. A pop-up display is basically a frame that expands. It collapses and expands. And then you have roll-up panels that attach to the top of that frame and attach also on each side with magnetic channel bars. And all the panels sort of puzzle together and match up to make your graphic. These panels can be made with fabric or graphic. The fabric is Velcro receptive. And these typically for a floor display 10 feet standard, they typically will take up 1 to 2 cases. The tension fabric displays here, those are similar in size, comparable to the pop-ups, and usually if somebody's looking for a full floor standing 10-foot backdrop, they're most commonly deciding between a pop-up and a tension fabric display. A tension fabric display is a tubular framework, most commonly, and you just insert tubes into one another to make your frame, basically the structure of the display, and then you have what we call a dye sublimation printed fabric graphic, which is a beautiful full-color print, and that slides right over the frame. Most of these are kind of pillowcase-like with a little bit of stretch, slides over top of the frame, and then zips at the bottom to create a full tension fabric display. Folding panel displays are not as common other than the briefcase displays. We sell a lot of briefcase tabletop displays because of their convenience. That's what you see in the photo icon right there. And it basically folds up and has a handle on it, and it's a hard case, like a briefcase, and then you can unfold it into your display. Other folding panel displays are commonly like a Velcro receptive panel display that packs away into a case and then unfolds, and you can either have full-sized graphic panels that attach to each panel of that folding panel display and cover the full panel with Velcro, or some people will take photos or other items that they want to Velcro on individually and kind of configure their panel display how they want to. Most commonly, folding panel displays are tabletop displays. They are made in floor display versions, but this is extremely rare, not something we would really recommend under normal circumstances unless you have a reason to want to go with a floor standing folding panel display, but it's just old technology. It's bigger, it's more bulky. If you want a floor display, go with a pop-up or a tension fabric. Truss displays, that's more if you're a big company, you have a large budget because of the cost that goes along with transporting these. They don't pack away quite as small in exchange for a more kind of elaborate look. You can do a lot with truss displays, but they take a long time to set up. They take longer to break down, and compared to the pop-ups, tension fabrics, and folding panels, they take longer. And they're also bulkier as far as transporting. So we've seen some truss display kits that, would basically have to be freight shipped on pallets because they take up so much space. There's not really any typical compact truss display designs. So with that said, the next step would be just to pick what you want, pop-up, tension fabric, or maybe you haven't decided between them yet. You can still start hitting these filters, and we got a filter by type. That's just going to filter if you have decided tension fabric, pop-up, folding panel, truss. Filter by floor or tabletop. Most people are going to immediately know that. So if you click the down arrow and you want a floor display, that's going to filter all of our displays into basically just showing you the floor displays. Filter by size, and this is approximate, but it's approximate width, and it's more talking about what kind of area it's going to accommodate. So when you drop down these options, we got 4 foot, 6 foot, 8 foot, 10 foot, and 20 foot. Some of them might be exactly that amount, but they're going to fall somewhere close within that range. And it's an approximation of, okay, I got like an 8 foot area. I want an 8 foot display. So you can click that and filter it, and that's going to bring up just the 8 foot displays. So now you're narrowing it down even more. And then this, if you're interested, you can sort it by best selling price, oldest to newest, newest to oldest, and so on. Typically, it's probably best just to kind of leave that the default's best selling. And once you start picking out your other options, we've narrowed it down to a couple pages, whereas before that, we start out at 13 pages. So if somebody comes in here and looks at this, or gives us a call, or sends an email, and through the discussion they decide, okay, a tension fabric is really what we want to do, and we want a 10-foot floor standing tension fabric display. All right, so you would say tension fabric, say floor displays, 10 foot, and then we've got a couple pages here. So we've got the formulates, the hop-ups. The hop-ups, quick little side note, those are a pop-up frame with a tension fabric graphic other than rolling panel graphics. So there's a Velcro lining around the edge of the frame and the fabric attaches. So that's an exception to the tension fabric design. It is a tension fabric display, and it is a pop-up display. Most of the tension fabric displays, as I mentioned, are a tubular framework like this, and you can see here it's a little bit the footprint's narrower on these because it's just tubes that make up that frame. So anyway, we've got our display options here, and that basically shows you how to get started with things. Then give us a call, give us an email if you have any questions. These are just for your main backdrops. A lot of people want to add flooring, they want to add accessories, add literature racks, things to fill out their booth and make it kind of more of a conversational environment and atmosphere where you can draw people into you and you can start that conversation. You can have somewhere for them to sit down or a working area, sometimes a monitor if necessary, and sometimes a literature rack to put your pamphlets or other literature and hands out. handouts. Here, I'll show you one thing just to touch upon accessories. We're basically done with the layout of our displays page, and that, basically all the ways that we're trying to help you pick out your display. If you have any advice or ideas that you would like to see added, please let us know on that. Another thing we do is these display kits. So we're adding more as we go along, but this is what we have so far. And these are also examples of things we can work out with you. We can work out some deals if you want to buy a display with some other items in bulk. Here you'll find this display upgrade kit. Once you pick out your main display, you can go to this upgrade kit, and basically this has everything you need as far as adding in flooring, lighting, and either a table cover or a podium kit. So that's what a lot of people will start out with, the display, some type of flooring, some type of lighting, and some type of table or podium, often with a graphic print on it. If you have any other questions, give us a call or send us an email. And as always, let us know if you see anything that you would like to see on our site or added, or a feature that maybe is a little bit confusing. We're always trying to improve upon this. We want to make this trade show world easier for you to navigate. We want to make our prices affordable, but with quality displays that will help you to accomplish your goals within your company. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.